We've arrived in the age of automation, overconfident and underprepared. AI systems are increasingly impacting our lives, deciding what kind of job you can get, which colleges admit our children, and even the medical treatment that you receive. And while the builders of AI systems aim to overcome our human limitations, research studies and headlines like the ones you see behind me continue to remind us that these systems come with risk of abuse and bias. For example, after years of development, Amazon scrapped the sexist AI hiring tool. If you submitted a resume that just contained the word women's, it would be ranked lower than other resumes that didn't. Supposedly easy-to-use voice recognition systems continuously struggle on English accents that aren't British or American. Tech workers at companies like Google have protested the use of their AI skills for creating applications for drone surveillance and even lethal autonomous weapon systems. It's happening. Unchecked, unregulated, and at times unwanted, AI can compound the very social inequalities its champions hope to overcome. The potential of AI must be tempered with this reality. AI magnifies the flaws of its makers, us. I was confronted with the flawed nature of AI when I encountered something I called the coded gaze, my term for algorithmic bias that can lead to discriminatory practices while I was working on an art installation. So as you can see in this video, my lighter-skinned friend was easily detected. When it came to my face, I needed a little assistance. To have my face detected, I put on a white mask on my black skin. Now, some might argue not being detected by technology used for mass surveillance isn't the worst thing. But a recent data breach showed the Chinese government is using the technology to track over 2.5 million residents in Muslim areas of the country. Even when accurate, these systems can be used for harmful discrimination. Still, inaccuracies in facial analysis technology also pose problems. In the United Kingdom, where police have reported the performance metrics, they don't look so good. You have false positive match rates of over 90%. That's more than 2,400 innocent people being mismatched with criminal suspects. And also, not being detected by AI systems can have negative impacts as well. Researchers recently showed that the kind of technology used to detect people in self-driving cars was less accurate at detecting, you probably guessed it, darker-skinned individuals as compared to lighter-skinned individuals. So on one hand, mass surveillance can be the cost of inclusion. And on the other hand, not being detected by autonomous vehicles can be the cost of exclusion in an AI-driven world. Even without superintelligence, AI can have harmful outcomes. We need less attention on hypothetical future scenarios and more resources devoted to mitigating the current shortcomings of AI. My MIT research uncovered large racial and gender bias in AI systems sold by IBM, Microsoft, and we see you, Amazon. When guessing the gender of a face, all companies performed substantially better on men's faces than women's faces. They had error rates of no more than 1% for lighter males. And when it came to darker females, the error rate soared up to 35%. My investigations even showed these companies failing on the iconic faces of people like Oprah Winfrey, Michelle Obama, and Serena Williams. Yet some of these systems are being sold to intelligence and government agencies. The Financial Times reported that a Chinese company was providing free surveillance technology to the government of Zimbabwe in exchange for something very precious: the dark-skinned faces of their citizens. Like the exploitation of the profitable natural resources from Africa and here in the Middle East to build Western economies, we are witnessing the exploitation of the data wealth of the Global South. Now the digital bodies of the Global South are being extracted under the banner of innovation. AI and data colonialism is here. We must fight these trends before it's too late. Given the rapid adoption of these types of systems and the potential for abuse, I co-launched something called the Safe Face Pledge. And this pledge prohibits the lethal application of this type of technology and also outlines steps to mitigate abuse. Over 60 organizations and thought leaders have supported the pledge. And initiatives like these show us it is possible to actually have a say in how AI is used. I'm optimistic that there's still time to shift towards building ethical AI systems. And ultimately, we must bend our AI future towards justice and inclusion. Thank you.